Okay, so this is going back to something that we did before winter break, but I'm going to go ahead and type in my formula here. This is what we use when we have a problem that asks us to find a percent increase, a percent decrease, or a percent change. Here it's saying there's a table. So these are years and these are prices. So these are the numbers that we're going to be working with, but these years tell us which ones we're going to choose. So it says the table shows the price of gasoline each year. What is the percent increase? So that means we're using this formula over here that I've typed in Desmos. Between the year 2010 and 2011. So those are the years, nothing else matters. So I'm going to X out all of these and I'm going to get rid of all of these. So that means the only two numbers we're worried about are those right there. Okay, so and it says round your answer to the nearest percent. So I'll show you how to do that. So first thing I'm going to do is look and see which one of these two is the bigger number. Well, $3.80 is the bigger number. $2.75 is the smaller number. I'm going to divide that by the original. The original is what came first. Well, 2010 came before 2011. So that means 2.75 is the original. It's what came first. Then I'm going to say equals X divided by 100. I didn't quite type it right. There you go. So I set up a ratio. This divided by this equals this divided by this. To solve that, we're going to cross multiply. So I like to use my tools, and I'm going to start up here and highlight this. Yeah, if I can get the top out, there you go. And I'm going to copy it and put it on my next row. Then I'm going to multiply by what's diagonal. This is the top, this is the bottom. So I'm going to multiply by that 100. Then I'm going to immediately divide by the number that's diagonal from the X. So I'm going to divide by 2.75. That gives me 38.1. So that leaves that at 38. So that means my answer would be 38% is my percent increase. So my answer would be 38%, and that is an increase. All right, so you just have to be very careful when you put your formula in up here. Start with the big number minus the small number, divide by the original, equals X over 100, cross multiply. This times the 100 divided by 2.75. So this is the formula that you need to memorize. You need to be able to type that in your calculator whenever you see percent increase, percent decrease, or percent change. Let's look at this one. All right, this has a number with a percent, which means we're going to type it directly in the calculator. And then we've got a number with a dollar sign, so that's going to come next. And then see what it says. It says if you deposit $1,300 into a savings account that earns 2.5% interest, what will be your balance? So that means they want to know the total amount of money in your account at the end of 1 year, because we're going to need that information too. So whenever you have a number with a percent mark following it, you do the same thing in your calculator, 2.5%. Then the money comes next, whatever has the dollar sign. Then if they give you years, you multiply by how many years. This is the amount of interest that you earned, but they want the balance. And the balance means that you want to start with the amount you deposited and then add, and I'm going to click on this down here, your interest. So that means your final balance is $1,300 $32 and, oh, that's a dot, sorry, 50 cents. All right, so that's your balance. If we had asked you for the interest, you would tell us 32.50. That's the interest we earned. But since we wanted the balance, the whole account, we had to add what we started with to the interest. Okay? So just read very carefully and make sure you're answering the question that they're asking you. All right, let's go on to the last video.